started obviously the Allflaws project in 2004, but prior to that I was very interested in just spoken word and lyrics, writing, stories, anything to do with the written word and the spoken word really. And I was doing that for quite a few years, and then I just got to the point sort of just before 2004 where I felt I wanted to put my words to music, and I started sort of playing around with instrumentals. You know, I had some turntables, some Technics 1200s. I'd get a mate to DJ, play the tunes, and then I would just kind of put my lyrics over the top of that and then record it and listen back to it. So that was my introduction, which is kind of, in a way, that's like a traditional hip-hop way of doing your lyrics. You know, you're doing them over other people's instrumentals. And I was doing that for quite a few years, really, up until 2004. I got to 2004 and I thought, well, I want to make my own music. I want to merge the spoken words, the kind of rap kind of vocals in my own music, and then I just started getting into the production. And that was the birth of Allflaws. And then from that point, obviously, it's just about learning the production and honing it and trying to get it to work around the vocals. And obviously, the sound is progressed from there. But you know, the birth of it was, like I say, was from vocals and poetry and writing. It's difficult to say. I mean, I think they're both equally as challenging and they're both equally as interesting. I don't really prefer one or the other, because I think they both offer new things and they bring new challenges, and they're both very exciting things to do. I tend to do both of them kind of on my own in a solitary environment because I find it difficult to work around other people, and I get distracted very easily. So when I write the lyrics, I become quite introverted, and I take my iPod up and go out to the countryside and sit somewhere and write the lyrics to the music that I've created. And it's the same idea. The music's kind of in a detached state, very insular, quite isolated, away from everything and everyone, because that's the only way I can really work. I can't really work if there's too much clutter around me, too much noise. I can't work. But you know, I don't prefer. There's not like a favourite. You know, I think they both bring very good challenges, and they're both good because they kind of get you away from what you've been doing before. So if I'm doing the production and I want to get away from it and I'm finding it difficult, I can go and do the vocals, and I can sort of chop and change between the two. So yeah, I mean, they're just both fascinating subjects. I mean, you can go on for such a long journey with both of them, and there's so many things to discover, and I'm obviously still trying to improve my craft and get better at both of those two things.